It's Madden NFL 22, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Pats and the Jets coming up next.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Logan. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. This defense for the Patriots, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Back to throw. Logan. He's going to let this one go deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. This is Hunt on the draw play. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. To throw on 2nd down. Logan. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Logan. Under pressure, they got him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far. Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if he can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 30. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 17 carries, 108 yards.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Logan. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. He finds Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hunt. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll run with Hunt. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on it, and they pick up the first down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jones. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Throwing Jones. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Off play action. Jones. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down now. It's Harris. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Looking to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They hand this off to Harris. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Back to throw. Jones. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. DJ Moore. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's finished off by a pass touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive. And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Looking to throw on second down. Logan throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty. It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play. They'll run with Hunt on second down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To throw on third down. Logan. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing on first down. Logan. Swings this out for Hunt. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. On first and 10, Logan. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at second down. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide. It's hauled in by Shepard. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down. Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points. Jones on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So that would have been something. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Patriots to take over. They played the Browns last week, got the victory in that game, and so far so good as they've got the lead here. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones, he gets it to Cooks. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. Brandon Cooks. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Brandon Cooks. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And on the next-gen stats, CD, we see he traveled better than 50 yards after the catch. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does.
And shutting him off, now open field. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On first down, Hunt. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Logan. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. Back to throw, Logan. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second and very short, Jones. Open man here, the tight end, Henry. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now left side on the swing pass. That catch good for only a couple.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Looking to throw. Jones. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. On second down, right back to Hunt. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Will Dissly, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
It certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Back to throw. Logan. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
He's got his man. It's Gallup. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass incomplete. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. Looking to throw. Logan. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Gallup, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Pats at the line, ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And the Jets are right back in this football game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Logan. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Logan. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Logan. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a big play that time by the Jets. Back to throw again. And that's complete to Shepard. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Logan. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. That will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Pats at the line ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Jones. Into the hands of Cooks. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
So, CD, you talk about this football team, some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here, and then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame that talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. To throw is Jones. Oh, Jones.